sidelines. And it's Atlanta to start out. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. McGrady outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Pulls it up. Miami grabs the miss.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo, an athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
And here's Atlanta. They stand from 15 feet in. Not many players more dangerous in this NBA than Bam Adebayo.
No, there's not, Kevin. He's got the total package when he gets in the mid-range area on down. He can shoot the mid-range jumper above the rim to finish. He can score with his back to the basket, and he's an outstanding passer.
And we haven't even mentioned his defense, right? Because his defense is off the charts.
Always an all-defense consideration.
And Marion finishes with strength there, demonstrating how athletic he is with that dunking ability.
Pass to McGrady. From outside, off the mark. And it's Miami's ball. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Off target from three-point range. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Bol. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, that's too smooth. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander with some clever playmaking there.
Here's Wembanyama. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
To the left side wing. Back to Bol. No one near him. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Several teams changing it up here. Here's Booker. And Paul with the block.
And great effort defensively from Ball, timing the rejection perfectly.
Here's Edey. Count that one.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Atlanta foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the first. Ball feeling it out a bit. Anthony left side. It's stolen by Anthony. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Irving. And Ball sends it past. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Here's Brown. Lopez a screen. 6 to shoot. Brown down low. The shot that time, not on target. Great defense that time from Banchero. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Atlanta leads by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Now, here's ball. Nothing on the board. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
Here's Doncic. Bird outside. Banchero left side. Connects, the jumper drops. Banchero's got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta.
Oh, great job by Banchero. Not getting impatient against the defense. Not all young guys deal with pressure that well. Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Brown inside the line. Misses off the left iron.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Feed away. And Irving pulls it down.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star grade in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has, becoming an elite competitor people fear almost instantly.
Here's Tatum. Atlanta with the rebound. And taken away by Brown. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And stolen by Bull. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. The 3-ball from Doncic. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Atlanta?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And you're also seeing that high motor in terms of their ability to block shots or alter them, bringing that presence defensively.
Screen by Bull. And taken away by Brown. At the top of the key, Lopez. And the rejection by Bird. Pass the ball. Now, here is Irving. He has yet to score. Clock at 4. And the shot goes in.
And he's got such a smooth release on that jump shot. You can feel that it's just coming naturally to him.
And finished off by Banchero.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And finished off by Brown.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Banchero with the screen. Doncic to the rack. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Ball understands how to get these calls, especially against aggressive defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
He gets it in there. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Marion. Anthony in the corner. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. Oh, and it's off. They can't cash in on the break. Out left to the wing. Wembanyama up top. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Back to Reed. Lets it go with the three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Atlanta. They're up by 2. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Ball with it. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Back to Ball. Pass to Marion. Inside for the tie. Another shot. Good D by Booker. And so it's Atlanta with it. The lead is 2. Here's George. Edey with the rebound. And it's Miami's ball. Outside for Wembanyama. The size, the shooting touch. Wembanyama is unreal.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
And it's blocked. And they're running. From deep, George. And it's Miami with the rebound. And here is Anthony. Scoreless thus far. Now Marion. Pass to Edey. Good ball movement here by Miami. No good on the triple. And so George will bring it up for Atlanta. They're scoreless since the first half. Buries it from three-point range. George has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Wembanyama outside.
2 minutes.
Back to Ball. To the inside. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And George, here we go. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Wembanyama, a screen. Got a piece of it. Pass the ball. And Ball slams it in.
Get up, LaMelo. These Ball brothers can fly.
Reed with it. Now Anthony defending. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
He hits both from the stripe. All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good.
Now, here is Smith. Still yet to score.
Screen, screen, screen.
51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Booker. Up top, Ewing. A second chance effort. Doncic with the steal. Ahead. Back to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Oh, and the jam by Bamba.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Atlanta leads by only 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Outside Anthony. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And that's the type of challenge Anthony presents to the defense. Sometimes they are just forced to foul.
Miami trails by 6. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Anthony with the ball for Atlanta. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Now Adebayo. Off target from outside. Wembanyama down low. Can't hit from in close. Spins. McGrady right side. Screen by Cole. From 17 feet out.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Pass to Edey. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. The short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Thanks, David.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
To Anthony. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Miami trails by 6. Here's Booker. He takes it in. That's good, and it's Marion with the assist.
Huge bucket from Booker, playing beyond his years.
So it's Miami now. .133 left in the fourth quarter. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Bull. And it's Miami with the rebound. Booker outside. To Anthony to take the lead, and another basket for Miami.
I mean, who else do you want taking this shot? Anthony, a natural scorer in any situation.
Count it! And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
That might be the play of the game.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Miami. This one now up to 13-2. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Here's Lopez. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
And I know this coaching staff loves seeing Lopez play a physical brand of basketball, even if it means he has to take a few knocks here and there.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Anthony. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Out of the rafters, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And so it's Miami winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end, but the crowd